This is a Planet Bureau production for Evergreen Media. And now it's time to put you on the spot with EGM.
Hello and welcome to On the Spot with EGM. I'm Jesse Krisky, and you can almost smell the delicious smell of seafood in the air. That's right, the Grand Seafood Festival. It's on its way. And joining us to talk about the Grand Seafood Festival, we've got Charlie Christenson and Carly Christenson. Hey guys, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
Very good. Good. Now, Charlie, you're the festival chairman, and Carly, you're Charlie's daughter, right?
Yep.
All right. Now, so it sounds like kind of a family affair. How long has the Grant Seafood Festival been going on? And Charlie, how long have you guys been involved with it?
57th year.
All right.
And I was born into it. I was 5 years old when the first one started. And they let the kids bread the fish, have our hands in flour and roll the fish around in flour. And then as we grew, it was all for fundraising for the community. My parents and my grandparents and about 9 other families in Grant put on a fish fry for, they thought, about 50 people in our town to raise money to run the center. And 300 to 600 people, I was told, showed up for the first one. And of course, we weren't in the limelight. We were in the back, in the building doing our thing. But it's just grown from there. And now, I mean, it could be anywhere from 20 to 30,000 people come on that 2-day event.
Wow, that's incredible. Incredible. And so, man, that's incredible. That's awesome. So it's been going on for a long time. It's a family affair, right? So, Carly, you're involved with this.
Yes.
How did you get involved?
I kind of just grew up going every weekend, getting ready for the festival, starting in January, and then every community event I was up there with them. I was just kind of brought into it. That's what we did. There wasn't anything else we did around festival time. It was the festival and getting ready.
Awesome. And so, all right, so we've got the Grand Seafood Festival. It's March 4th and 5th, and it's in Grant. And let's see. So what can we expect that's new this year?
What's new this year is the Baja shrimp and fish tacos. They're going to be on like flour tortillas and I think served in three tacos for a serving. And then we have fish and chips, like breaded fish and chips. So it should be really good.
All right. Terrific. And beer? Is that a part of it too?
Plenty of beer.
Yeah.
I love that. All right.
Plenty
Excellent.
of beer. We also have specialty beers. And I think Carroll Distributing is our big beer manufacturer in Brevard County, and they're going to they're opening up with a margarita this year. They're bringing to our grounds, which is kind of interesting.
All right, good. And so parking and admission, they're free, right?
Always have been. That's a big calling card. The people don't have to put money out of their pocket for parking, and to get in the door, they'll spend it on our grounds.
Awesome.
So that's how we've always looked at that.
Great. So what kind of food are we talking about here? We're talking about seafood.
We have oysters on the half shell. We have steamed oysters. We have fried shrimp, which is a big seller. We have scallop imperial. We have Uncle Bill's Fish Market. It was named after my father. We have items you can take home if you'd like when you leave from the festival. We have shrimp and fish kebabs. We have crawfish. We have gator bites. We have hot dogs, hamburgers, and chicken nuggets for the land lovers. You name it. We've got strawberry shortcake, New England, key lime pie, New England clam chowder, sweet puppies, which is a big. It's our hush puppy. Looks like a hush puppy, but it's powdered with crystals of sugar, and it's excellent. People love them.
Awesome. That sounds great. And you can get more details at grantseafoodfestival.com. And that's March 4th and 5th, of course. And where is this?
It's close to being 12 to 14 miles south of Melbourne on US 1 in Grant. And it's about 9 miles north of Sebastian.
All right, great. And so we've got seafood. And what else is going to be there? Is it going to be live music?
Yes, there's going to be live continuous entertainment Saturday and Sunday. And it's supposed to be really good this year. All
right, great. And so I hear we got live music. We've got, let's see, I'm going to take a look at some of these bands we've got here. Josh Blevin's band, The Umbrella Thieves, Greggy and the Jets. It looks like an Elton John cover, Shoot the Thrill, and True Phonic. And those are the live music options we've got going on. March 4th and 5th in Grant. And so how many food vendors are we talking about for the Grant Seafood Festival?
Well, all the food vendors are all in-house.
Okay.
It's everybody that comes to volunteer kind of has their own booth. Like the whole family is usually a booth. So, I mean, how many booths? We have like so many different options. You just named a bunch of the food
17.
items. About 17 different booths with various items in them. So
Great. And I don't think we talked about the charity aspect of this. Because this all goes to charity, right?
yes.
All goes to charity, 100%. None of us, we're all volunteers. None of us get paid at all. The money goes back into keeping the grounds going every year, buying new equipment, just, maintenance on everything. And it takes a lot just to keep the festival going. And it's a lot of work for 2 days. And the biggest thing we do I'll let Carly talk about, is the scholarships.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
the community center gives away almost $60,000 each year to kids in scholarships, and that's pretty much just people volunteering and kids in high school or already in college, or it could be adults like going for a trade, could apply for scholarship through the center, which we raise the funds at the festival, and you can get so much per year and up to 4 years, and I'm actually a recipient of it for 4 years now, and I think my sister's done too. So it's just a really good way to get involved in your community, to volunteer, just stay active in your community, and then you end up getting something out of it to help go to school.
That's incredible. Yeah. So it all goes to charity. 100% of the profits and the proceeds go to charity. And this is all volunteer run?
All volunteer run. Yes. Like I said, none of us get paid. Some of us put more time in than others, but everybody comes together for that weekend. We have work parties that start the first weekend in January on Saturdays from 8 to noon. We feed everybody lunch. And you're talking on the 2 days of the festival, there's anywhere between 500 and 600 volunteers each day that help put that festival on.
All right. Very good. And so I'm not too familiar with Grant area. How do I get here? How do I get there from Vero Beach?
US 1 is a good, good way to get there.
Okay. Just take north.
Yeah, up the main road. 95, you get off at the Fellsmere exit or at the
Heritage
Parkway exit.
And go Babcock to
and
Grant
go Babcock
Road.
Street to Grant Road.
All right.
It's really, really simple. We're right on the Indian River almost. We're like just past the railroad tracks on the other side of US 1. We're right there.
All right. Great. Live entertainment, fresh seafood, arts and crafts, beer and wine, and even margaritas too this year. And that's March 4th and 5th. That's the Grant Seafood Festival. And it's all powered by Gary Yeoman's Ford Palm Bay. And so this is a family affair. You guys have been doing this for years and years. What is one memory, kind of like your favorite memory that you can share with us? Charlie, if you want to go first.
One year, Hubert Horatio Humphrey was running for governor.
Okay.
And he came and made a speech on our grounds. We've had Channel 9, Bob Upsall, and a couple of the other ones from the Channel 9 station came over and spent the whole day with us. And Bob actually emceed our festival back on our 50th.
That's terrific. Awesome. Carly, do you have any special memory that sticks out over all these years?
I don't have one specific one. I have quite a few, but I guess maybe one of my favorite ones was seeing everybody that had been there for the 50th annual, and like everybody that had been to all 50. It was really neat to see all the old timers and all the buttons that people collected for souvenirs, to see all of that and see how it's changed over the years. It was really neat.
Awesome. Cool. And so, all right, the Grant Seafood Festival, March 4th and 5th. Go to grantseafoodfestival.com. And the address is 4580 First Street in Grant. And it's going to be a great time. Seafood, arts and crafts, live music, March 4th and 5th. Charlie, what's one thing out of everything that we've talked about, what's one thing that we cannot miss about the Grant Seafood Festival?
The 145 crafters that we have on site this year. There's something for everybody. And it's a lot of people get right off the buses from our off-site parking, and we dump them off right at the crafter area. They go through there and mingle, go out and get their food, hang out, and most of the time the ladies go back and get stuff that they saw on their way, when they on their way in, on their way out. But we use the big parking area up at Valkyria, which is our town, also the north end of our town. and we have 10 shuttle buses that bring people from that off-site parking down to the festival grounds. So the only thing I can say is check your road, check your map coordinates. If you're coming from the north, you can hit the airport parking. It's usually about a 25 minute layover to get from the time you get out of your car to the time you get to the grounds. We've got, you can purchase tickets at the parking area, off-site parking area. So while you're waiting for the bus, you can get your tickets. So when you get off the bus at the festival ground, you don't have to wait in line again for tickets.
All
so
right.
we kind of push that too, just to help out.
I love it. That's great. All right. It's the volunteer run, 100% volunteer run Grant Seafood Festival, March 4th and 5th in Grant. And parking is free. Admission is free. All the information is at grantseafoodfestival.com. Is that right?
That is correct.
All right. Very good.
You'll have a good time.
We're going to have a great time, and we can't wait for it. Charlie, Carly, Christenson, thank you very much for being here on the spot. And we'll see you at the Grant Seafood Festival. Take care, everybody.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.